Hey guys, how's it going? 1 minute till he's late. Joke's on you. I'm early by a minute. Get off my case, Mom. I did my homework for yesterday already. Wait, tomorrow. I meant to say tomorrow. I'm supposed to have my homework done for yesterday. How's it going though, folks? You're all very welcome to the stream. So let's properly introduce this. I'm just gonna take off my shirt because it's actually quite warm here. How y'all doing? Being late is big bad? Well, I try not to be late. You're late in your homework again, shaking my head. Nope, stop that. That nightmare is done. I'm out of uni now. Okay, yeah, so this is a very interesting stream, and we need a bit of prep to explain what's actually going on here. You can hear me okay, and you can hear the background audio okay, right? I just want to make sure of that before we get started, and then I'll introduce everything. You can hear me okay? Alright. So, no joke, what we're actually doing is we are designing a new map for Tropico 6. The devs reached out to me once again, just following the sponsored stuff, and they asked if it was something I'd be interested in. The conditions are that I basically have to design it using MS Paint, or in this case GIMP, because you know, we can use some layers here, so it might be easier to draw guidelines and things. And using Twitch chat. So what we actually design here will be expanded upon and developed and officially added to the full release version of Tropico 6, like across all copies of the game. You know, that's a really weird opportunity to have. So we're gonna actually we're gonna sit down properly, and we're gonna give it like 2 hours tonight, and we're gonna try design something. Now, a couple of ground rules, of course, because there's obviously a couple of conditions. I have a little doc here to try and explain, this is like the reference doc for making the map. And I have the game open in the background too, so we'll be able to open stuff as we go. Let me just resize that. Basically, we have to design like the map, just roughly using colors to kind of indicate types of terrain, and we can indicate the resources too. Here's like the blank template that they give us. You can get a good volcano. It's just a typo. But you see, like, we have a legend in that we can use here. I've added some space on it to try and so we can take our own notes too at the bottom. And they even recommend it too, just kind of come up with a couple of concepts and ideas that you want for the map. Things we have to bear in mind is that it's a tropical region, so you know, we're not gonna be able to like put in snow or anything like that. And a house rule I'm gonna put in myself, because this is actually going to be worked on by professional game designers, whatever we come up with here. We can't make a map that is like this. Because there's a game designer that's going to have to work on this in a professional capacity, and if we start spelling out shit, it's like, you know, I feel like we're just going to be wasting the opportunity that we have. So we can't do that. We can't spell out shit with the map. We have to kind of come up with a concept and actually try. That's a house rule that I'm imposing myself. Like they didn't mention this in particular, but I feel it's important. Because I can't just go up to like swing by Calypso Media and say, this is my map, this is my design. Because you know, I feel like that's a bit upsetting. I feel like that's just a little upsetting. Okay, so let's just blank that out. And yeah, for to get a better feeling for space, play the sandbox map. Dios Hogado. Let's open that up right now. Sandbox. We were looking for Dios. Yeah, so this is the one that they recommended just as a reference. So we can kind of get an idea of the space and I guess the resources. So we're going to get that open too. Just while we're here. Craftsman next to 100 bits are there. I'll be back in a bit, Dan. Need to go and vote. Good luck. But looking forward to this stream. Really excited. Thanks, Craftsman. Yeah, please do go vote for us Europeans here. Voting in Ireland ain't open till tomorrow. But it is important. Okay. Yeah, so this is kind of like the reference for space that we've got going. So this is really handy too, because you can see things like the volcano quite clearly and its proportions. And you can work out how like little like kind of blips of land and all the little islands all kind of come together. So this is the scale that we're working with, and like we'll just kind of consult this as we go along with the design. Just to make sure, you know, we've got everything positioned right. We have the lenses too. So island resources. Yep, so this will help us for working out where the nodes are as well. So we can just kind of get an idea of how it's all spaced. There's gold in the hills apparently. Do we have uranium on this one? Oh, I didn't think we would. Yeah, we can make a map with a lot of uranium if we're so inclined. Okay, let me open on up the GIMP again. We'll get the old reference chart. For the background music, I've just stuck on the Tropico soundtrack because I feel it's just appropriate. It's just so we have something there. So the first thing we need to do, we need pitches for concepts in chat. So, so we're gonna actually like write up a list just at the end of the doc here. We're gonna try and work. I'm just gonna look at chat and I'm gonna see what's suggested. Already, I've seen one that I quite like. That is just make Ireland. Sounds kind of simple and kind of lame, but it'd actually be really cool to just have Ireland in this game. And, you know, we don't get represented enough. So like that's a really good one to put in right off the bat. Just make Ireland. But we want to get a few because so we have a few options. Make a blender. I don't know if a blender will work, unfortunately. Someone said dick butt. I'm not making dick butt. What have we got? The Spire. People are saying the Fortnite Island, but I imagine there's some kind of legal dispute. I don't think Calypso can just rip the Fortnite Island. Yeah, it's just Tilted Towers. It's an original IP. Like, I don't think I can do that. Some people are saying hell itself. We just add a ton of volcanoes. Someone said literally just a square. Literally just a square. Woohoo Island from Wii Sports. Now we're talking. But again, that might... that might have implications. That's just the problem. Like... Okay, another house rule. We can't do anything that's from another game. We have to rule that out because like there's all kinds of legal ramifications. we have to just eliminate that possibility. I think that's reasonable. People are saying West Virginia. West Virginia, yeah, like we could do something on West Virginia, but it is an island, so it may not work as well. People are saying that we could recreate Pompeii. Pompeii 2 eyes or one? What else have we got? I'm doing my best to just kind of go through the chat. Someone just said Bob Ross's face. I don't know if we can use someone's likeness. Because again, like there are obvious ramifications. I don't think Calypso has the rights to Bob Ross. Penguin, thanks for £5. Just literally make Antarctica. Antarctica's a cool suggestion. I like the idea of it being a real place. I think if we're going for any of the countries, I think the one that we'll probably go for is Ireland. Oh, someone suggested... I think it was one of my friends suggested that I just do my cat. So I'll pop that in too. So like we could just do George's face and make an island out of that. Literally just Cat Island. Represent Brexit? I don't know how you represent Brexit in a tropical island sim. I'll be honest with you, I think that's a bit of a stretch. Let's see, what else have we got? Club Penguin? We don't have the rights to Club Penguin. Garfield. We do not have the rights to Garfield. It cannot be something that's going to be obvious copyright dispute. Okay, so let's just narrow out some of them. I think of the location settings. I actually like the idea of it being Ireland, so I'm going to eliminate these three right off the bat. So we have Ireland, hell itself, literally just a square, my cat. No more real world island places, because if it's any real world like location, I think Ireland is the one that's going to win out. I like that idea the most. Let's just rule them out right off the bat. Is Ireland copyrighted? Who has the copyright for Ireland? Middle Earth. I think that's going to be too intricate. I don't think we could do Middle Earth. Aki, thanks for 3 quid. Always make Starbucks Island 2 Electric Boogaloo. We could make it so that it's like fertile soil for coffee everywhere. Okay. The word Waluigi. I've paused the chat for a moment just so I can read it. 4-leaf clover. I like that idea. 4-leaf clover. That could be kind of sweet. Cthulhu. I don't know if we could do Cthulhu. The Infinity Gauntlet. Yeah, I'm sure Disney won't mind that, you know? I'm sure they'd have no issue. A giant blueberry muffin. That was suggested. Okay, I'm just pausing the chat a little bit and just making my way up again. The Kool-Aid Man, copyright. A giant helicopter landing pad. Plover. Oh, someone said garlic. RTGame stream logo. I mean, I could do my own logo, but I feel like that's taking advantage of the opportunity to like make a map for the game. Like Calypso gives us this opportunity. I'm just like, you're just my channel logo. You know, I want people to know I do YouTube. I feel that's like taking advantage of them and this offer. So, like, I don't think that's a good one to do. Let's see, what else have we got? In case you wonder where I'm looking, I'm just over here. Oh god, I shouldn't have done that. Hang on. I need to get my chat back. Here we go. I'm just on my second monitor when I look at chat. The Irish flag. Irish flag. There's a lot of them that seem to suggest Ireland, between even the 4-leaf clover and the flag and just Ireland. I think it's most likely that we're going to go with Ireland at this rate. It was one of the early ideas, but... Someone said a pizza. That actually could be a really interesting one, because you divide up the land by, like, slice or something like that. Just a pizza island. With, like, a volcano in the middle or something. That's an interesting concept. Literally just a potato. A potato won't have, like, look like anything. It'll just be like an island. There's nothing distinctive, it's just a potato. Fox rotisserie, thank you for the bits. A lion, thanks for the bits. Literally just a Lego brick. Make it a pentagram. Weeby board, thanks for 100 as well. Pineapple. Okay, let's eliminate some of these. So I think if it's between Irish flag and Ireland, it's Ireland. If it's between 4-leaf clover and Ireland, it's Ireland. Hell itself doesn't really work because it's just hard to represent that. We don't have a lot of lava. Literally just a square, I feel, is something we're going to have to eliminate. Because it's literally just a square. I want Dai's face. I don't know if we could do his face. Yeah, I think between the pizza and the blueberry muffin, I think it's pizza. Because I think pizza just like will actually look cooler as a map design. Are these our three like final candidates then for the concepts? Because we've had a lot here. Make. Wait. I'm not actually going to do this one. Just Wait, no, it's the wrong color. I got. Oh no, come on, register the color. Why won't it register? There you go, Calypso. I'm sure they'll love that. No, we're not doing the lost meme. We're not. Get rid of that one. We have that power, but I don't think we should. Okay, get rid of the lost meme. We can't do that one. Okay, I think we're gonna do a straw poll then. We have Ireland, George, my cat George, or just a pizza. And like the pizza slice idea is that it'll be like different terrain types or something like that. Try and make it a bit interesting. Let me set up a straw poll, and we will poll this, and we will see. Which one wins? Okay, so Ireland, pizza, my cat George. No, we're gonna do a straw poll, guys. There we go. Okay, let's see what the results are then. This is gonna be really close too, so you want to actually cast your votes. Like this is like, look at this. Everyone here wants to get their vote in. I mean it. Look how close this is. It looks like the pizza concept's actually winning. Ireland is close second, so I think we can rule. Maybe what we can do too is we'll do a second round of voting too. Because I think the one that's lost here is George. Sorry, Georgie. Yep, so we're gonna set up a second. Because this is so close, we're gonna set up a second round. And it'll just be between Ireland and pizza. This is round 2, boys. Okay. Final vote. It's between Ireland or pizza. Because the reason we're just doing an extra one is because it's so close, and like doing this will give us about 470 extra votes. So you know, I like if you voted George before, you'll have a chance like for a second vote, I guess. Okay, final vote. Ireland, pizza. Okay, new straw poll link. This is the new one. This is just between the two. Because it's super close. Like even look at this coming in. There is not much in the numbers. Yeah, it's so close. Like, you really want to cast your vote. The gap is even narrowing between them. You're biased for putting Ireland first. So one of them has to go first. It's Brexit all over again. Yeah, it's gonna be like... It's gonna be so close. I want to wait for it to settle, because if you even look at it, the gap is becoming narrower and narrower. We have to give people like ample time. Like, it's less than 30 votes in the difference of like 2,000, close to 2,000 cast. 20 vote difference. Like, look at this. Look how close this is. There's some people who haven't cast their votes yet. They're tied. They're tied right now. Oh my god, it's flipping. Make both? What, like Ireland, but like with pizza terrain? Oh god. Just make it Irish pizza. Put Ireland in the pizza. Okay, alright. How about then... Yeah, because this is so even. This is so, like, close. We'll try to do Ireland, and we'll do it with, like, varying terrain types. Maybe not so it's, like, pizza, but we'll do it so, like, it's clearly divided, I guess. In some capacity. We'll see if we can make that work. At the moment it is, Ireland has actually taken a small lead. In comparison to pizza. Okay, so we're gonna go for the shape of Ireland anyway to start with. Because I think that's where we're at with the vote. I don't know if it's gonna flip again. Because like that was really close. Okay. Alright. Okay, so we're going to start with Ireland then. Let's gear on up for this. Just to catch up on bits a moment too, because there was a lot coming in there. Sniper Rifle, thanks for $5 Canadian. Super proud of you for this huge opportunity to keep up the amazing work. Also, when will the next Minecraft stream be happening? I'm not sure just yet, but thank you very much. Android, thanks for 100. Gunner, thanks for 100 as well. Norwegian Boy, thanks for 100. Sharkly, thanks for 202. Make the pizza with Ireland as the pepperoni. No, because that'll wreak havoc with the shape, I feel. Okay, we want to get a reference for Ireland then. This is why I've used, like, GIMP. So we can just, like, kind of trace this, I guess. Because what I can do now is I can even make it a point in the notes for the devs that we're trying to model it after Ireland. Because it'll be like a step-by-step process. It's not just going to be like I send this one thing to them and that's it. It'll be a bit of back and forth. We're gonna just include Northern Ireland too, just for island shape. We might as well. Sorry to the Unionists. It's just easier. So, like Jerry Adams is going to be very happy with our version of Ireland. Okay. So, open as layers. Where is it? It's a walnut. There's Jiggly Javito. Okay, let's get that open. Did that open? Or did the GIMP just crash? Hello? I'm just trying to add this silhouette. No, it's there. Okay, you didn't do a very good job of putting... How hard is it to get like a map of Ireland in? Ireland PNG. I just want Ireland. How hard is it to find... I literally just need like a PNG of Ireland. Like, there's so many of these where it's like, look at this. So you go into this, right? Open image in new tab. Save. JPEG. But they've got this freaking check background. What is the point? This drives me insane when it even comes to making thumbnails. Absolutely drives me insane when people like do that. Like look at this one. You think it's a PNG? Save. JPEG. They freaking just like cut the alpha layer into it. PNG image. And the only one that comes up is this. Like that's not Ireland. That's a child's like interpretation of what Ireland looks like. Yeah, JPEGs can have transparencies. Exactly, yeah. So that's why I'm looking for like a PNG. Oh, Ireland doesn't look so good on that one. This one? Open image. Ireland PNG 91 images. Oh, that actually is one. Okay. Open as layers. What did I save it as? Oh, thank God. Okay, we can just upscale it from here because this is just like a reference for us to get started with. That drives me mad when people do that. Okay, so this will give us an idea of the space too. And again, we're just using this as like a layer. There we go. So see, like, we can hide this too. Okay, so this is going to be like our starting reference then. What we need to do is we need to try and get the terrain shape mapped out first. And then we can start adding things like resources and like maybe iron it out a little bit. Killer Rock, thanks for 1,000 bits. Like Britain as well, but just a giant banana. Thank you very much. Drag, thanks for 500 bits as well. Why is it your Twitch to get me to vote for current politician's cat? Maybe you should run for office. Vote for random Irish dude. Thank you very much. Red Egg, thanks for 100 too. Okay, so our concept is going to be Ireland then. Alright. So let's get this open so we can see things like the key. And we'll kind of hop back and forth between the reference map here. And we'll also go into the game a little bit just to... Again, just get like a feel for proportions. Because like, we want very little beach. We want a fair bit of mountain, like kind of in the south, I guess, more than anything. If I line this up, I think this is the furthest I can zoom out. There is an island view. I got that? I can't remember where it is. That's okay. We can make do. Oh no, it's the archipelago view. Okay, yeah, because this is the only island. That's right. All right, that's probably like one of the best views we can get. Okay. All right, so we need to start by filling in just a rough outline of the beach. we go. And I can just kind of pick them up just like that. Brush tool. Yeah, this might be too big a brush, to say the least. I kind of want it to be like a solid brush too. Yeah, because that'll be easier. I'm just using my mouse for this too. Apparently, Ted actually offered me to use her drawing tablet, but I'm not meeting up with her till this weekend. And it was like literally an hour before the stream, because I only mentioned it to my friends then that I was doing this. Okay, so this is going to be fairly small. I mean, for a lot of Ireland, it is just kind of beach. Like, definitely for most of, like, the East Coast, and, like, until you get around here, where it gets, like, much more mountainous. So, let's just do our best to trace. Oh, wait, what layer am I on, too? Okay, we're working off the Ireland layer at the moment, but honestly, that's actually not a bad thing. Because it kind of just gives us, like, a good foundation to go off. Oh, wait, no, wait, I'm dumb. Hang on. Delete this layer, just make a new layer on top of it. Yeah, you're right. New layer. There we go. Cool. Okay, so we want to make the beach like kind of start from here and then go most of the way around. It doesn't need to be exact here because as long as we provide like the reference and just a general idea to Calypso, they'll be able to fine tune it. So like we just need like rough indications more than anything of specifics. It's kind of like a design brief. The actual process, from what I understand, is going to take about 6 weeks to implement. Which is again why I don't just want it to be like send nudes or anything like that, and that's why that house rule is in effect. Because you know these are actual game designers, and it's properly cool to have an opportunity like this. Use the clip-in tool, I beg you? What are you talking about? Clip-in tool to show the... Where's the clip-in tool? Guys, you're overestimating my knowledge of GIMP. Like, we were gonna use MS Paint, and then I thought maybe this might be a bit better. Please, for God's sake, the clip... Okay, half the people screaming for clip-in tool. Do you actually know what it is? Because I feel like this happens quite a bit. Okay, we'll just fill in... Get a nice extended bit of sand there. Make that all beach. No, of course not. There you go, see? Most of you don't even know what it is. You just saw one guy say it and you're all freaking out. And that's why we're not gonna bother. Okay. So it does mark here, and like you can actually see it. Yeah, so if you make an edge kind of mountainous, it basically means that there's just a teeny bit of beach. That seems to be how like it works it out. So when we're going over here, what we can do, we just take that a moment. So I want, like, if we were to kind of look at like how we want to fill this space, I want down here to be much more mountainous, and then I want kind of like mountains up here. Mountains of Ireland. Let's get a map. Mountains of Ireland. Images. Let's just get a feel for where these are supposed to be. Okay, so we kind of have, yeah, we have a bunch in Kerry and kind of down in Cork here. We have the Wicklow Mountains, which would be just south of Dublin, so like about here or so, I'd say. We're gonna have a lot of potential for swampland kind of like in the middle here. And like a fair bit of mountain in Donegal. Okay, it's just gonna be, oh god, it's gonna be very difficult to just kind of lay this out. At least with we got the beachfront kind of right. You can kind of see that even with the water levels here. Okay, let's try. Okay, so like because of how this will translate, then like we should make like a fair bit of this, kind of like with a mountainous border. My art skills are truly impressive. It kind of like peters out that way. Okay, so it's kind of like... I can just fill that in, sure. Digital artists are crying! Okay, so... This is real hard to, like, copy. I'm just drawing someone's face. No, that's not right. Hang on. There's kind of, like, a few dotted bits. And there'll be bits of mountain in there. I've become so numb. What are you doing? Okay, let's cancel the mountains for a moment. Let's do something that we can kind of just agree on and, like, get out of the way. Hang on, and this might be a better point to work off here. Yeah, because we have to fill in the... We have to fill in beach. Yeah, so we should do it by layer. We should do it by layer. We have the water. We're going to do more beach. Then we need to do tropical ground level, elevated plain. So like, let's work on these in order and we'll just layer them. Because that way then people won't be so like upset and losing their actual minds as we go here. So like beaches of Ireland. Oh, it's just give me a bunch of pictures again. Beach of Ireland map. None of these really help, do they? Like this is unbelievably specific. This is just for County Mayo. So help me God if this isn't represented in the final map. Right click the layer, please. What about the layer? Oh, wait, I can do something just for initial... Hang on. This bit is fairly easy to do if I just... Nope. That isn't contained anymore. Oh, it's because it's still similar colors. There we go. Okay, we can just pencil that all in as like lower ground until we work on it otherwise. Cool. Let's get the beach brush back. The thing is, we don't have to follow it exactly. We just want it to be roughly based on Ireland. We do want to try and input some of the lakes maybe. Or like kind of like expand these features too. So what I'm gonna do here. We'll widen that out because that'll actually look a bit better if we do that. I think we should do the same along all of these little bits here. Just to add some more distinction onto it. Lennon, thanks for 10 quid. As a resident of Illinois, can I humbly ask for an island ship at Illinois? That's the perfect size for a prison. No, we're doing Ireland. Thank you though, man. Jeff, thanks for the bits as well. Demo, thanks for 500 earlier. Put the water in a different layer. Yeah, the water's on background. Oh. I see what you mean. Hang on. Okay. Actually, no, we kind of have to do it on this one layer. This is the one that we're just going to be... Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, so wait, we can denote it layer by layer. Okay, let's just do beach then for now. Do beach, because we keep getting ahead of ourselves. And we'll make a layer for each one. So, rename. Can I rename? Yep. This is the beach layer. As long as the devs can figure it out, this is okay. Yeah, and that's the main thing. We need to just work a bit on the general layout, and then we'll add things like resources about the map. Okay, so we'll try and just add layers then. Like, Ireland does have a lot of beaches, honestly, so we can make most of this. Outside of literally just mountainous areas, that's what we have to look out for. So it's this kind of field here. Rock and Robin, thanks for another 1,000 bits. Good, I caught your stream. Be sure to keep on keeping on. Love you, RT. Thank you very much. Good to have you here. Okay. Yeah, so I'm just mindful. So I'm thinking more so, like, it'll be more so along here. This side here, and then down here, where we'll lose out on a lot of the beach. So to kind of keep the design a bit more interesting, what I'm gonna say is we're gonna expand out the beach here. Make that all beach. You know, we can have like a big inland bit here too. I like that idea. Yeah, we're not trying to follow it to a T, it's just like a rough outline of how Ireland would look. So, again, keep it interesting. We're gonna go up to here, I think. With beach in this pocket. Okay, so we'll get a bit of beach in there. Mainly like East Coast, like it's just kind of all constant beach. We can probably go down even further. Just like that. And then up here, we want to include like some extra little bit kind of here. I think. Yeah? This music is perfect. Remember to save your work. Yeah, don't worry, we will save as we go. Untitled. That's how you know we'll be able to find this later. Yeah, I'm thinking we'll put a bit of mountain in there or something. For the elevated terrain too, it'll be much more kind of in the south, and like this half here, we'll try and make more elevated. And then we'll kind of have like a flat land, and then we'll have some more like higher up pockets in here. He's actually taking it seriously. Well, this is actually going to be added to the game. That's the thing. Like this will be put in the game. So, you know, like, we want to actually try a little bit. Starting point can be in Dublin. Yes, it can. I believe we indicate starting point too. With an X. Yeah, we do. Okay, yeah, so we can fill that in right away. So, Dublin... Dublin's about here, yeah. Dublin's right in here, yeah. Just making sure I've got that right. Okay, so we want to... What's going on there? Hang on. So, text tool. Oh, okay, it's just a big ol' X. Okay, so we'll just denote that in kind of yellow to keep it distinct. We'll go for, say, size 40. So we can try and get everything in. Okay, so you'll start about here. Okay, and that's its own layer too, so that's fine. We'll do all the letters on the same layer, so letters and resources. Okay, so that's denoted. Them layers? What are you talking? I've been doing layers. Everything is denoted. Why are you guys so uppity about that? RT, the layers! Like, I'm doing them. That's a layer. Okay, let's just keep going. Clearly, I'm the only competent game designer here. Everyone else is freaking out. Okay, let's get this back up. Night Slayer, thanks for 5 quid. Okay, we can probably add just like little pockets of beach about the place. Like, we can probably like expand this out a little. Kind of have a lot of it there. We definitely want some in here, even if it's just a bit. It's like a tombolo here. No, sandspit or something. That's the one. Tombolo is when it connects to an island. Doesn't need to be exact. Okay, it just adds some nice little details. Up here is really mountainous, so we're just gonna have like hard mountain. Of course, because we're gonna have to add a volcano later, we might as well just get the Northern Ireland border in, and we'll stick a big one there. No, I'm kidding. We're not gonna. Oh, hi! Whoa! Where'd that layer go? Don't do that. We're okay. Okay, we're alright. We can probably get a volcano somewhere. Is there any dormant volcanoes? I don't think there's inactive volcanoes, Ireland. Inactive volcanoes, Ireland. Ireland is surrounded by volcanoes. Okay, Geological Survey, Ireland. This is what is a volcano. That's the Pacific Ring of Fire. That's number of extinct volcanoes in Ireland. These include Slieve Gullion and County Armagh, Roanhill and Offaly, and Slemish and Antrim. Lambay Island's a volcano, really? Lambe Island. Do we just put a volcano like here? Just kind of sitting next to like your city, lest you forget. Okay, alright, Lambe Island. Islandum. Ah, that's great. Map. Kinda helps. Jesus. Map made France. Okay, so it would be about here. It would be about here. Okay, so we will have a volcano then. It just requires like just a touch. That's a big volcano. I mean, we could make it a bit bigger and just take some like creative liberties, but okay, we'll put the volcano like here. Oh, this is on the beach layer too. Hang on. Okay. Although I wonder, we have a lot. Hey devs, what would be the implications if we just have a big old Krakatoa up here? Just out of morbid curiosity. You know what? We have space. And God help, because like this is gonna be too close and we're gonna need like mountainous terrain. I want a real big volcano. I want a really big volcano. Just off the coast. Okay, and that means we need a mountain layer. So, new layer. Mountain. We just need to... Okay, well, we're done with the volcano color. We're gonna have a big boy. Yeah, we want this under the volcano layer so that... Yeah. Cool. If it's kind of like this, like volcanoes are kind of like jagged and uneven, to say the least. It's just a giant volcano. We could actually make it a bit more of an interesting land feature if we get rid of some of this, though. Eraser tool. I'm thinking what we do is we actually put a bit of land on it that you can actually work with. Just iron that out. And then what I'll do is I'll make the brush go down like kind of here. You gotta have a few jagged bits. Okay, and then what if... So, on the Ireland layer... Let's get that shade of green. We actually have it, so there's like just a bit of land here you can settle on. Gonna add to the Isle of Ireland. Yeah, we still have to try add the pizza stuff later. I'm fully aware. It's just a big thing that says P at the moment. We're gonna need some beach. Brush size, lower that. The P is for pizza. Oh my god. We're geniuses. We got it in. Okay, and then we'll add a bit more out here. There we go. Might as well just eliminate some of the beach. Make that bit at least a little more realistic. I'm gonna need an upper layer. So a new layer. Hey, oh, thanks for 1500 bits. Thank you very much. Okay, so upper ground. This should be about here, I'd say. Hide the mountain for a what layer's that on? Hang on. Oh, that's on the beach layer. Okay. So let's just correct that. Okay, that's corrected now. So new layer, upper ground. That is an egg. It's fine. We do need actually another layer too, cause like for the base ground. Because there's just a few instances of it where it goes outside like the image guideline of Ireland. Like kind of like here. There we go. P. I'm thinking I want to move the entire island over ever so slightly. Will I be able to do that? Kinda. It's just not selecting all the layers. Can I... Okay, wait, I can... Okay, I can do this, hang on. I know how to do this. No, I do not know how to do this. I just want to separate it slightly. Okay, well, let's just save it before we do anything more. This isn't the game, he's making a map for it. Yes, but it's for the game. it's surrounding Tropico. It's already been saved, guys. It's already been saved. You can all stop freaking out. Move the water there, that doesn't help us. I want to keep that where it is, and then just get rid of everything else. Well, like, move this over. Guess what I can do is I can just move... I can move it, and then I can just, like... Let's see. Select none. Maybe we try to select this bit and move that instead. Get rid of all that. I just want to move the P over. Control X and Control V on the selected area. Nope, that's not done it. That's only moved part of it. Give the entire screen selected. I shouldn't have any of it selected. I'm just trying to select this bit here and move this bit over. I just crop it? No. Do we qualify as game designers now? Well, half of you are just screaming at me to save, and that's the last thing I'm ever gonna do now. So that crowd doesn't, but the rest of you. Like, half of you are just like, saying, go, press Alt4RT. No one tell him. No, shh, quiet. Don't tell him. He's gonna be a sick baby. We're gonna get him on live stream fails. Like, what year is this, guys? You gotta try harder than that. No one tell him! What a fucking sick joke! Oh, that is the pinnacle of comedy. I've never heard that one before. You're just masters of wit. The crowd screaming Alt F4. I strongly advise, if you're interested in becoming a comedian, don't quit your day job. Now, how do I move this? I want to move this a little bit. Control plus W. That just saves. No, that's not it. There is a way to do it, but it's because it's all the layers right now. Like, I've done this before, making thumbnails, but I've forgotten. Night Slayer, thanks for the 10 quid earlier. I just... Hey, wait. I need to... Can I cut this and then paste it? Can I just cut and paste the selection? Register into some capacity because it just deleted a bit of it. You have to have all layers selected, just shift click them all, but that's not working. That just did something weird there. See, like, I'm like clicking them. I'm shift clicking them, but it's not actually highlighting them. I think people are giving me different instructions. Control C plus Control V. Control C, Control V. Well, we got the beach. You know what? I'm just gonna redraw it because it's easier than trying to decipher the cryptic clues. that I am currently receiving. I'm just gonna redraw it. I'm breaking it somehow. There we go. I'll just redraw it. There we go. So it's moved over now. Oh god, what did I do? Oh no, don't tell me I broke it. Save. We're good. Like none. Go. Emily KTV, thanks for excuse me, 400 bits. Thank you very much. Okay, so we kind of want to add just a volcano on over here. All of the layers are out of sync now, though, is the only thing. I gotta... Okay, hang on. All of the layers are slightly out of sync, so that I can't actually add it there. How do I... Can I expand, like, the size of these things? That dog, thanks for 1,000 bits. Should have done pizza instead. Well, no, I think the concept here is fine. We just need to... Like, we're having, like, some little tech problems. Unlink the layers. Yeah, I guess I can just move them back. One by... Why does it keep grabbing the background? Is it? Don't grab that one. Beach is fine. Like, mountain layer? Fine. Just delete those layers and we'll add them back. Okay. New layer. Cool, and that's now centered. Upper ground. Mountain. Guys, it's tough designing a game, okay? Or a part of a game, even. There we go. So let's get our keys back. Okay, so we want the volcano kind of over here. There we go. Big old volcano. And we kind of have like, yeah, it kind of has like a big old ridge. Like that. Yeah. And then we need to make it so that it's elevated. Still a mountain there, upper ground. Yeah, I'll delete, I'll fine tune that in a minute. We'll cut back on some of that. We go, and then lower ground. Lower ground, we'll work that out. Got a nice layering effect going on here. We want Ireland. Well, we're trying to make it. It's tricky. Look, basically what we've done is, you know how in Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, you have the Sinnoh region and then you have like the battle frontier. which is like you're taking liberties with the geography when you make that. But that's basically what we've done here. Okay, this is where you go to catch Heatran in the Isle of Ireland. And that's what we're trying to do. Okay, so mountain. Why is there a triangular egg? Hey, don't make fun of my volcano. I actually think this looks kind of nice now. We've somewhat salvaged it. Yes, in Lair Beach. See? No offense, but it's hideous. I mean, it's not gonna be too precise because it's MS Paint. I know theirs look a lot nicer here. Okay. We're trying to just get like a rough outline of how it all looks. Welcome to Dorito Island. It's not a Dorito. I actually quite like that little bit of land now. Unfortunately, because of the way that like the layers worked out, I just need to quickly go into this. We're gonna just add that on the volcano layer. I'm sure that won't upset too many people. Okay. So we have that a bit clearer. Okay, I need to take away some of the mountain now. Just so we have a little more space to work with. Okay, an upper ground then. And add that back. Nope, that's still the eraser. There we go. I think it's looking pretty good. I'm just stable, thanks for 100 bits. Less than 3. Craftsman, thanks for 100 as well. Kariba Irlande looks good so far. Yeah, I actually think that bit looks kind of okay. Like, of everything we've devised so far, like, that probably looks the best. Now we just need to, like, apply the same level of detail for the rest of Ireland. What we can do, too, is we can just add a few... Just for some extra little land features, we can pop in, like, a few dotted islands. And kind of, like, exaggerate the other points where they'd be. Let's see, so... Ireland Islands... map. No, they're not even gonna... Okay, we just have a few, like, dotted about. A few and far between, though. We have, like, a bit of land there. Like, a couple of specks like that. Have, like, one over here. There's Lambay Island. Oh wait, we have a little bit in here. Okay, we're gonna promote the Aran Islands a little bit. We're gonna give them like a proper elf, like a little feature. There we go. Beach. Pop that in there. This is the wrong layer, isn't it? It's fine. It's fine. The layers are just a guideline. It's mostly correct. It's mostly correct. Doing okay. Okay, we do have a swamp layer. Let's just see as well. Swamp looks like. Do we have an example of swamp? There's some like little pools over here. Her map looks so like detailed and intricate. Like they have this nice little place here as well, and this gentle slope that goes up to it. Just for our fucking map. Oh no. MDC Design, thanks for 100 bits. Excellent, unified armor with an extra piece of land stolen from the UK. I hope. Very much. Okay, let's get the swamp in, because the swamp is like an easy bit. Swamp is a real easy part of... And it means we'll have like a layer done. Okay, so we'll put that there. We'll basically put in swamp where all the bogland is in Ireland. Let's see, so... Bogland, Ireland. Aha, this is... a quite handy map. Unfortunately, it's just very teeny. But it kind of gives you a rough idea of what we're looking at. I can't even see the key. Because it's so pixelated. But what's even the point if the image is this compressed? Okay. Right, so let's try... I'm gonna make it actually... I'm gonna do like a pink color for swamp. Because it's a bit more distinct from the beach. No, not size 1000, size 10. So it's kind of like... God, I'm not gonna be able to do this justice, am I? It's kind of like... The problem is it's really scattered. So... Like, does that represent it? That just looks like Ireland's sick. That just looks like Ireland's sick. Looks like a flamingo. I mean, it'll be difficult for the player, I imagine, because that's a lot of swampland. We got one development right. We added this onto the island. But... Get on it, Calypso! Oh, God. Yeah, because like, we have a fair bit of swamp in Ireland. It's just very hard to represent. swamp is like this general area. Like, I reckon even if we have a rough outline of how it could look, they'll be able to work on the concept a little bit better. Things like resources and that, I'm just not going to know how to position them because I'm not going to be able to balance that. They're going to know that a lot better than me. But if we just give a rough indication that this is where the general swamp is, because I'll be able to talk to them and kind of explain what this means. So that's where the swamp is. And if I just say that, then we should hopefully, like, they should be able to decipher, like, this child's drawing he made in art class after he hit the orange juice, like, a bit too hard. Okay. So we just need more mountains then. And do it like that, and then this is kind of like a little bit in here, and then it lightly touches kind of like that, and there's a bit more here. Oh, I know, this is the wrong map. What am I doing? Get rid of that. Wrong map. What was I filling in? Yeah, well, that's just wrong. Get rid of that. We'll redo that. Okay, I'm gonna put in a special request too. I don't know if they'll be able to do this. I will make a note in the design docket for this if it's possible. To simply indicate Dublin Spire. I don't know if it's going to be possible to do this at all. But we shall see. Jesus Christ. What's going on with the lettering? Dublin Spire. I'll add little notes to this to just try and indicate it a bit better. That's spelled like a paintbrush or something too. Like, what's going on with that? That doesn't look right, does it? That's so pixelated. Okay. Well, hopefully that holds up. What I'll see is if we can do a very thin, just a very tall, out of place mountain just next to your palace in Dublin to indicate the spire. Sure. Okay, so yeah, you can kind of see it there. So we'll try and get Dublin Spire in, just next to the palace. Okay, we do need to flesh out the mountains some more then, so let's keep going on that front. It keeps wanting me to do size like 10,000, which is way too much. So down here, I'm thinking is like where we're gonna have like the heart of the mountains. It's basically the entirety of Kerry. So what we should actually do first is we should denote the upper ground. Yeah. Okay, and we'll make it so that like a lot of it over here is like upper ground. This is where we can kind of try and bring back like the pizza box element, pizza slice, I guess. Because we'll have like a noticeable chunk, kind of like fill it all in first, and then we'll do over with the mountain. There we go. Kind of goes in there. We need like a little bit in there, like a sliver. Be handy to bring this up too, just for a reference for upper terrain. Yep. Okay, and how I kind of want it to work. If I fill out all this. And then I want there to be like a much lower packet kind of in here. Again. So you kind of got something like this. Can I paint bucket this because I'm lazy? Can I? Yeah, we just gotta iron over it a little bit, but that does help speed it up. Oh, game design is a long, complicated process. But we know the tricks, such as the paint bucket tool. Okay, so I want like a little pocket in there where it's all kind of lower. What I'll even do here too is we will denote a little more beach. Oh. Add a bit more beach in there. Yeah, so that looks kind of nice. Are all games made in MS Paint? They did advise for me to just use MS Paint for this. I think I'm supposed to be drawn onto this box here, but I just think it's like we can get a better look at it if we do it here. I'm sure they won't mind that either. Because again, the idea is this is going to be like a back and forth for like working this out. Development time is going to be like a number of weeks. It's going to take a while to actually do. I think even if I just show like the general design concept where it's Ireland but with a volcano added on, like they'll be able to figure out a lot too. Because in comparison to a lot of maps, we actually have a very solid reference point for what our map is. Well, the pink dots, that's a swampland. Ireland has a lot of kind of like bog in like the Midlands. And that like it's just a rough indication as like where bits of swamp should go. Because I'm really not sure how to position that one. Okay, let's add on bits of mountain. Okay, so it's very much just kind of along like here, and then it's like kind of goes out here, and there's like dotted little bits. That in. Okay, and then I want some more mountains. Kind of over here, there's like some mountains. So we'll just kind of roughly indicate that. I think my perspective is a little bit off, but that's okay. That's okay. Yeah, there's like a fair bit of mountain and like down there. So we can even highlight some more of that. Okay, and let's just touch that up a little bit. Like it says, like a pat through there. Like so this doesn't go so far forward. Less than that. Drop a little bit off there. Make it interesting. Hollow out like a little bit of space there. And we can do the same thing kind of here. Yeah, we're taking like a few liberties, but I think doing this just makes it more interesting. Honestly, like I would argue anyway. There we go. I'll add a bunch of notes to this too to kind of indicate where like the mountainous regions are, like upper regions are. I love how he's low-key giving effort on this and we're all like, it looks like Kermit. Oh, like I'm actually trying. Like outside of today's stream, oh, I'll be talking to them more. Like, once the map is added to the game, like we'll of course play it. Like we'll have to. I feel that's gonna be important. I'm doing my best. You guys did choose the map at least, so we got that right. We got elements of the pizza slice in. There's like clear divisions here of land. Up here you have like a very clear kind of upper region, which I think is quite nice. We're gonna need more upper region over here, I think, too. Kind of indicate like the Wicklow Mountains, so this isn't gonna look good. Kind of something like that. Sure. And kind of keep it a bit more interesting, we'll kind of come out here a bit. Kind of just come out like that. There we go. Fill that in. Put a small island in the bottom corner suspiciously looks like RT. Do we sign it? Do we sign the map somewhere? With just like a very, very cheeky, hang on. Yeah, let's say it'll be like, yeah, we'll say lower ground. Just that up there. Very suspicious little signature. It's just on the map. Okay, that's kind of cute. I mean, I'll see if that's possible. People were suggesting that it has a signature. So it's like, okay. There we go. Okay, we'll see if we can get that in. Sure, while I'm here, I'll just add some, like, beach to the little islands that we got. Might as well join them. Okay. There we go. So we got it fleshed out with some little islands. We got the pizza concept in a little. I think we need to iron out some of like the upper ground still, because like this looks pretty bad, doesn't it? So I think the brush size 15. No, not 1500. It's really insistent that I use the big boy brush. Like, there you go. Let's make the entire Isle of Ireland upper. Oh, there we go. Okay, let's just fill in that a little. Okay. I like the idea of there being like just little bits of it that stick out. Kind of like that or something. It just makes the land look a little more interesting. It looks like a thumbs up, doesn't it? Okay, get that in. Then we need to keep filling in kind of like some of the upper area. There'll be a bit more of it kind of over here. And then when you get over here, it's going to be like a mostly kind of upper section again. We'll exaggerate that split in a moment. Fill this in. Yeah, so we'll make Donegal just like an upper area. Okay, I can send on all these like little images of like the maps too. And like just resources. Because the base idea is here, we're just kind of giving like a... fleshing it out a little bit. Like this bit in particular, like they'll just need to know. Because, you know, like that they'll be fairly lost to like what... like, excuse me, you forgot the giant volcano off the side of Ireland. Oh, it was like, God damn it, game designers. Where's Krakatoa? Kind of just like that, and get some like general mountain bits in. There we go. So I like the idea that it's kind of like a intro, like a way in here. Like you almost have to go through. We'll just expand that out. Yeah, it was kind of like slopes up here and then slopes back down, so that like spaces it quite nicely. We do need to add a freaking. We need to add this. We need some more, a bit of the lake here. So like this will kind of go in here. Just to indicate that, because we have that as well. What's it called? What's the name of that lake? I can't remember what it is myself. What's the name of it? What about the Shannon? Oh yeah, we have the Shannon. We can just like we can fill it out more. So like this is what I mean. Like we're gonna exaggerate some of it. So like we're gonna make it so that the Shannon kind of goes here. And then we're gonna use a erase tool. Lake Sploosh. I'm pretty sure it's not Lake Sploosh. Loch Ness, is it? Not Loch Ness. No, that's a different one. Okay, who knows? Just basically widen this out so it looks a bit more interesting. There we go. See, so like now the Shannon is much more pronounced and like it actually makes like for a much more interesting feature, I would say. I don't know if you can do waterfalls in the game, can you? Are waterfalls a thing? No, they don't seem to be. At least on this sample map. That could be a cool feature for future development. I'm just saying. I don't think I've seen a waterfall in this game. There might be some in the other maps, but that would be neat if we could do that. Yes, there are waterfalls? Okay, so it's just the reference map we have. Cool. There are. Okay, yep. Thanks for the clarification, Jolly. I've looked on the map. I think Wicklow Mountains would be a good area to put some coal and iron as an early game resource since it's near Dublin. I think the mountains further away could have later game resources like uranium. Well, that's what we're gonna do, craft it, man. So like, don't worry. We're gonna try balance it based on the starting position of Dublin soon. We're just trying to figure out like the map layout first. Just as much as we can. Like you can even like there's their rough guideline for how like things should look. I think we can actually do with putting in a bit more mountain. Kind of based on what's here. Oh. Put some mountain in there. Make that like a pocket. We can put a fair bit more mountain in here. You can have it so there's like a pocket in there that you have to work your way around to. Then here it might be nice to just have something kind of over there. I think we should have like kind of like mountains at the sea line here too. Kind of better pronounce it a little. Make that terrain a little more distinct. Cool. Some more there. Stayed up all night for you, better be grateful. Well, I appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying the stream, man. Don't worry if you need to go to bed. And now we'll put in a bit of mountain here too. Have a little opening there. Keep it interesting with like another pocket in there. I think that's looking not as shite as it was when we started, honestly. We've actually developed it somewhat, which is honestly kind of nice. There's a lot of beach land over here, but you know, like it's Ireland. Like you have a lot of beach. Maybe we can put some more mountain in here. There's a little bit. Something like that. And then a teeny bit of upper ground. Yeah, we'll make another pocket of upper ground here, sure. There we go. Okay, so that's another nice little bit there. I actually quite like that. I'm gonna do that again over here. I quite like that kind of effect. So here, we'll just put another little pocket here. Some creative liberty. Being creative. First time catching the stream, what kind of art project have I stumbled upon? We're designing content for Tropico. This will be added to the game. Okay. Maybe a little more upper ground that goes out here. Kind of goes into the swamp a little bit, just so that's not all swampland. This is still all mostly flat. What we can do is we can denote a little more just for upper terrain, keep it more interesting. Add a pointy hat. Oh, save, save, save. I think we might be at the point to add resources. Toxic X for 100 bits. I think people really hate Persona 5. You better not play it, Kappa. I actually really like Persona and I've been wanting to play it, but there's like a new version of it coming out next year. I don't know if I'm going to stream it because that would be an ordeal to stream. It's too long a game, simply put. But I've been holding off playing it because like they just announced another one. George. Can we get in George somewhere? Yeah, that's a... Can we get in like a teeny little George? It's just like... There's just like a stray island here. This is gonna look horribly out of place. Here we go. Oh, that's all in upper ground. Okay, that's fine. There we go. There, we'll add George. Just add, what other cute little touches can we add? Because like we want to get this like filled with little references and nods to things. You know, it's like we're gonna have the general map of Ireland, but like you know, we want to just like add some little bits to it. What else are we gonna pop in? Garlic. What do we actually want to pop in? The spire we're gonna hopefully add. I'm gonna request like a singular bit of mountain near Dublin, and see if that's possible. We're not gonna spell out anything too other than RT. Mercedes logo. No. I don't think we can do that. What else can we pop in? Small wee resort island, muffins, the Twitch logo, the Brexit border wall. Jesus Christ! A little muffin in the swampland. Okay, let's see. We can just upper ground. Okay, and what I'll do with this is we'll say I'll go the mountain. Use the blue. And we'll just make it so there's a bunch of like little lakes on it. Put that in there. Just on this front too, we just wanna widen that out a little. Pronounce that feature. This bit's kind of messy, so go. There we go. Widen that out. We have the RT logo, we have a muffin, we have the spire, we have George. I reckon we can probably stick in one more little nod. Nod. I won't die. I don't know if we can do I won't die. I don't know if that's... Oh, jeez! Okay, I should have thought about that. I'd search for the me. I'm getting the hotline for the Samaritans. I didn't think about that. Jesus Christ. Okay. Is it could we stick in another island that's in the shape of I Want Die's face? Could we... Can't fucking believe that. Could we stick in like an island that is just his face? And like pop it down here or something. We'll add on an extra island. We'll have the muffin, we'll have the cat, we'll have the RT logo there. I'm gonna rotate it too. Yeah, so we'll do this upside down too, so like it's not as obvious what it is. But I like how the signature has to be like a certain way too, for it to actually make sense. Okay, let's see. Let's see. I'll go on to like the swamp one to start, because otherwise we're gonna have like an awkward time with some of the layers. Completely our own fault because we done goofed earlier, but it's alright. No, not 1,000. It's 10. Okay, so we're gonna have kind of like an island like this. It's gonna pretty much just be like a fairly consistent layer of like beach around it. Okay, and then we'll just bucket fill this. Mr. Beastie Bot, thanks for 5 quid. I want Dieland. Because like this is the thing, like stuff we put in like this now is actually like, because we're gonna like properly play this like later in the year when it's actually added. Because I've actually been wanting to do like a full proper let's play of Tropico outside the sponsorships for quite some time. And I reckon what I might do now, because like we're designing the map, is I'm just gonna wait for this to actually be finished, and then we'll do that. So like we want to get in like a bunch of little touches, because like we're gonna be able to play on this later in the year, and I think that's actually gonna be really cool. So like we do want to kind of get in the little nods. Yeah, we kind of get in that. Then we have like a bottom bit here. And then maybe we have it so that there's two little pools there. Then we'll get some beach. Putting the beach like kind of like that. I don't know how we're supposed to do the glasses. I don't know if we can represent them. I don't know how I'm supposed to do his nose either. Can't really use mountains because mountains have to be on upper terrain. There's like a, you know, like there's land progression. Use swamp for nose, but swamp is more like a terrain. That's the thing. Like it won't show up. It'll just be kind of like the land looks a little bit different. I can't use volcanoes. Volcanoes won't work here. I want to keep it to like the. I want to like put emphasis on the Krakatoa thing up there. guess, use that for the hair. Maybe I could just use more beach? No, if we use more beach, then we're gonna run out of land. Can I do something like that? Kind of. We just have like a little like beach section in there. Okay, so we got him in. Yeah, okay, we'll keep that. There's I Want Die Island. So we have like little George Island. We have like the muffin. We have like the little signature RT. I guess all we need to do now is kind of consider resources. Yeah, I think we're there. So here, so we'll just flip this back. There we go. I like that that's just upside down too. So you won't always like kind of see it. Just adds a bit more variety. Because otherwise, like, you know, you can't just have everything like lined up. Basically, I'm trying to avoid something like this, where it's just like on the map. Oh no, hang on. That's what I'm trying to avoid, so we're just trying to make it subtle. If we put in anything. Because, you know, I don't want to take advantage of Calypso for this, but, you know, I want it to have a little bit of charm and flair. Because, like, for people who don't know who that character is, that'll just be, like, another regular island that you can kind of just build out to. That'll exist off there. And then it'll just be, like, a sneaky little cat. Okay. Right, yeah, we just need to kind of look at resources then. So let's save. Let's get back up the dock. Is the music still going? Now it's going. Yeah, we're gonna go just like another 20 minutes or so, and we'll just try to allocate the resources. I think all of them on this key are here. Coal, iron, gold, aluminium. Coal, iron, gold, nickel, uranium, oil. So uranium, oil. Plant the gem boost, range boost, beauty. Yep. So we kind of just need to look at this for a reference. And decide how we want to position resources. And then we'll get them all marked in red. So let's just see if I can work out. How big is these? Yeah, so I want to get like a standard size where it's smaller. Like 30? 30 should work. Okay, and we gotta move the active layer here. Alright, yeah, so we just need to kind of start allocating some resources, I guess. So people were suggesting to put like coal and iron in the mountains up here, which I actually quite like the idea of. It's kind of hard to tell as well, like how much of each resource we should actually place. Like this is the bit that I think is going to very much change, because I'm not really sure on placement. Right off the bat, what we're going to say for the beauty spots, the beauty spots we can do instantly. Come on. Tire Island is a beauty spot. Entire island is a beauty spot. And we'll say... Where else should we say is a beauty spot? We'll say down here. Actually, no, we'll put Galway. We'll put Galway and Cork down or something for it. How many beauty spots have they got on this map? 1, 2, 3. Okay, they have 3. We'll put in Galway as one. Galway's about kind of here. Galway is a beautiful city. Been wanting to go back for years. Oh god, okay. Just change the music a bit there. Okay. So, beauty spots are done. I think the best way to look at this is if we just go resource by resource. And then we can work them out that way. So I'll like look at this and we'll just see how many they use. So like for coal, like there's like 1, 2, 3, 4. There's like 4 spots of coal. So that kind of gives us an idea of how much coal we might want to have. Fish for George. Yeah, we'll pop a lot of fish just like down here. Here, yeah, we'll do fish next. So how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, you can put quite a few bits of fish. Okay. So we gotta give George his fish. Oh, wait, where did that beauty spot? Is there one missing now? I think one of them disappeared. One... Oh, it got moved out here. There you go. Okay. We'll make it so there's like fish like near to your start too. Yeah, it's just like a good one to do. Fish. Fish. Keep sticking them in. Pop down another one there. Fish, 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 fish. We can make it fish heavy. Put one in there. Go. We'll put one up here too. We do need one up north. Maybe put it a bit closer to where the beach is. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so fish, 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 fish. We'll put one more out here. There. Okay, that's looking good. Right, so we've done fish, we've done beauty. Which resource are we doing next? Maybe we should do uranium, because there's not going to be too much of that. I feel like uranium is a resource that you're supposed to use sparingly. Like the sample map here, like, you know, it has some, but not that much. We'll put 2 sources of uranium on I Won't Die. Hopefully kill him a little faster. There we go. Okay, we'll keep the uranium exclusive to I Won't Die. Okay, so uranium is done. Fish is done. We should do oil next. And like for oil, it's a bit of an awkward one because you need a mix of like on land and in the middle of the ocean. I think if we put some oil like maybe... Okay, we'll put some oil like say here. Then we'll put some more oil like right next to it. Put some oil out there. We probably want to put some in the swamp. Just so people are forced to go in there. A little bit. Oil. It's hard to tell how much oil is too much oil. We just need to make sure that the island has like a good mix of resources. In the carved oil fields in Mayo. Well, that's perfect then. Yeah, so oil, oil, oil. Put some more up here. How much does it put in the little example? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it's like there's quite a bit of this resource, honestly. Put some out there too. Put some over here. So we 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll go for 8. We'll go for 8. I'm just trying to mix up the points where like you actually go for it. There's another one. I like the idea of it being little pockets as well. So it's like not just one, but like you find 2 in some spots. We need a mix of like on land and at sea. We'll put iron up there. Where do we put this last oil? In the lake? Oh no. Okay, you gotta go pillage the lake. Drain that lake. Yeah, I like that. Okay, range boost and plantogen boost. I mean, plantogen is like plantation, I think. So we do want... We want to indicate some good spots for the plantations. We'll just put a general P there just to get you started. And we'll put one next to the volcano too, because soil will be very fertile. At least that's what Civ tells me anyway. Okay. Yep, so that way there'll be like, the plantations will be better in the early game here, just to get you started, and then when you get out here, this entire island is really good. Range boost, I'm not sure what that actually means, honestly. I don't know how that corresponds. I'll have to ask them on that. It's like, I'll be talking to them about this anyway. Like, it is a back and forth. We'll just put that in like this whole area here. Oh, it means like cows and sheep. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, so we want this in like Mayo then. Want this out, like we want this in like the rural parts. For the animals. This is all they've to fucking do over here. Put 2 of them in there. Save. I've been saving it, guys. I've been saving it. See? Okay, so we have beauty, we have range, we have plantogen, we have fish, we have oil, we have uranium. We should probably do coal and iron next before we do the other resources here. Coal and iron are two things we kind of just want like a ready supply of. About the world. Because you just need them in this game. Okay, we'll put like 2 things of coal up there. And we'll put a thing of iron next to them too. It's a clean, sustainable resource. Yeah, we'll put, so there's a good few in those hills there. Yeah, we'll do the gold in a minute, guys. We'll do the gold in a minute. Okay, actually, we'll do the gold first thing, because the gold actually is like, you want it in specific spots. I'm gonna give George the gold. I'll give I Want Die some of the gold too. I'll put some on the RT because I'm comedy gold. I'm sorry. That's such a terrible joke. Okay, so we have gold there, gold there. We'll put gold on the muffin too. We'll put gold in like basically the references. So there's gold in the muffin, there's gold in the cat, there's gold in I Want Die, there's gold in the RT. Yeah, that should be good. And then I think I'm gonna make it so that like the volcano is like the promised land too. Just to encourage people to actually get over here. I'm gonna put one of those over there too. Okay, let's add some more coal to the world. Volcano should have some. 30? Why did I type in 30? Oh, because I'm mixing up the size. Coal, coal. Then we need some nickel. We're just gonna do up the volcano because it just so there's like huge incentive for you to go over here. Nickel and nickel. And some iron as well. Pop that in there. Pop that up there. Okay, we need aluminium. I'm just doing the volcano island. Yeah, sure, we'll get AI in there. Okay. We'll give another coal to over here. So the volcano is like really rich in resources is the idea. Here, I'll even pop like another oil near it. Actually, another oil near it might be excessive. Pop that oil down there. Okay. We're looking pretty good. You could spell out Connor? We spell out Connor on the upper layer. Oh my god, hang on. Okay, wait. Nope. Getting oil. Oh, come on. Okay, we'll grab this one too from earlier. Okay, so this will be Connor Island. There we go. Okay, and we can just stick these back in. Okay, and then we just need to flesh out the rest of it. Okay, I think there's just going to be like a fair bit more of just adding coal, iron, and aluminium past this point, and some nickel too. It's just like getting those resources in. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to say that we leave it there, and I'll just kind of flesh out the rest of the resources just as I go along, because I don't really know much about like balance either. So I kind of want to hear what they think would be important, and then we can just like kind of denote some of like the specifics here, and like you know, just add on to it. I think that's the best way to do it from here. So we will actually wrap up the stream there. I'm going to be streaming again tomorrow as well, so like, I don't want to go too long tonight. I'm going to be doing an extra one. But yeah, thank you for coming though, everybody. I hope you all enjoyed the stream. Hope it was like interesting and kind of cool. I know for myself, like it was just like, you know, really interesting to actually do this. You know, it's just like a unique opportunity to say the least. Good level design, RT. Thank you. I've tried my absolute best. There'll probably be some kind of highlights of this that make it to the YouTube channel as well. More or less just to show that we did it. Because, you know, we want to have like the design brief and then kind of compare it later on. But yeah, thanks everyone for coming though. I hope you enjoyed the stream tonight. I'll be back again tomorrow. I'll be playing... I'll let you know then, actually. It's probably for the best. Where was the Guinness? Well, we're trying to avoid the Irish stereotypes and get kind of cooler references in. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm happy with like all the little like references and nods we got into. Because, you know, like, that is important with the opportunity for something like this. We just gotta sneak little bits in. Just to make it like a more distinct map, I guess. Have an exam tomorrow, watch this instead. Well, good luck on the exam tomorrow all the same. Hope it goes well for you. You did very well, RT. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm sorry I missed quite a few of the bits too, just because I was kind of into it. Trying to focus as much as I could. Daniel, thanks for 100 bits there. Thanks for cheering me up tonight. Did have a break from that. I hope you're doing okay, man. Barry, thanks for 100 as well. Android with the 500 quite a bit ago. Cardinal as well. Roser, thank you for 100 too. It's the end, yeah, we're wrapping up soon. We're gonna do the raid still, so if you want to hang around and like say hey to someone, you're more than welcome to do that. Excited to see the final results. Yeah, like me too. Like The concept is very much there, and I think even from like the amount we've done, they should be able to kind of work out what we're doing. Like, even with the stuff like I Won't Die and kind of like the face in the island, I'll send on a picture of him. Just like it's just like a cute little thing we wanted to put in. Just so it's a, so just so they kind of know what to work from. But the fact that it's based on Ireland means I think they'll be able to do like a pretty good job at translating it. Because like, you know, it's an actual reference point to follow, and like we've done like a bit of like the groundwork and just like how it could possibly work, and then just to know things like the volcano. Not get Bob Ross? Well, yeah, because it's Ross Bob we care about. We're not gonna fit everything in, but like we can do a few. This stream makes me feel less self-conscious about my design skills for the internship I'm starting. So thank you. No problem. Now remember, guys, if I can get into game design, you can too. Alright? That's a takeaway from this stream. If I can do it, like, you know, the rest of you are fine. Okay, let's see who's streaming. Let's see who's going. Okay, Kiwo's doing No Pixel again. I'll leave you in her care. She is great. You can tell her I'm actually going to be at Twitch London too now. July 6th, that's going to be fun. Gonna get my plan set in stone for that. But yeah, thanks for coming though, folks. I'll see you again tomorrow. Till then, take care, guys.